You've seen what a delight the Op-eration crew is, and what about Florence Henderson? At 79, she refuses to act her age, and if that means scandalising all of America with her saucy antics, so be it. Take it away, Mrs. Brady.
Well, here's to a great, big, bubbly life together.
Florence Henderson was Carol Brady from 1969 to 1974.
Oh, I forgot.
What?
Champagne has a terrible effect on me. It makes me dizzy.
Oh, champagne has a terrible effect on me, too.
What?
You'll find out.
Oh, Michael Brady, you stop that or I'll...
You what?
Her TV family was big enough. Her real-life family even larger. She's the youngest of 9. Her father was very active in his old age, almost 70 when Florence was born.
Yeah, pretty amazing when you think about it.
That is amazing.
Yeah, and he did all that without Viagra, you know, which I think is really amazing. I love all those commercials. They say, oh, take these drugs, and when your partner's ready, you'll be ready. And then come the disclaimers, you know, however, if you have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, get to the emergency room. And I always go, would you stop by my house first?
Florence is currently dating a chiropractor who's 14 years younger. She's always attracted younger men. On the Brady Bunch, Greg had a real-life crush on her.
Well, Greg and I didn't really have an affair. No, we did not. But, you know, now he's old enough we could.
Florence might be joking, but her more serious point is that just because you get older, it doesn't mean you lose your love for life.
Las Vegas is a city that's built its reputation on aging disgracefully. For 108 years, it's been known as Sin City. The gambling, the drinking, the debauchery, the sex. The temptation is everywhere and pretty much anything goes. But when a geriatric hip-hop crew just rolls into town for one last hurrah, I don't think Las Vegas has seen anything like it.
From the moment they touched down, the oldies were given VIP treatment.
The oldest hip-hoppers in the history of the
A special visit from the martini-drinking former mayor of Las Vegas. In the middle of all the madness, Madge Redwood, aka $1.90, had her 91st birthday. After 68 years together, a birthday kiss on stage from Selwyn.
Our next performers come from a tiny island off the coast of New Zealand.
The world's oldest dance crew.
So how do you think they will feel as they're walking out on stage in formation and they're announcing the world's oldest hip-hop group?
Oh my gosh.
And the crowd is going wild.
Well, 10 of them I know will be glad they've got incontinence pads on.
From New Zealand, please welcome Op-eration.
New Zealand, let's go. Op-eration crew. Old school stand up. Old school stand up. Listen, go get us. Trendsetter, anybody with a dream.
We came on and people started to...
They were standing.
They were standing and screaming. Just wanted to wave and wave back and
We
smile.
weren't allowed to. We weren't allowed to. We're supposed to be doing it very sedately.
It was so wonderful, so happy.
Absolutely amazing.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Did you ever think you would be going to Vegas, about to do a hip-hop dance?
Oh, never in my life, for goodness sake. I never ever thought that I'd dance, let alone... This is wonderful. This is the best time of my life.
What in the world are you doing?
Having a wonderful time.
That's all I needed to hear.
Another dance group from New Zealand won the competition, but it was the oldies who stole the show. They showed us all that groove really is in the heart.
I just love them so much. Like, I really fall in love with them. Like, dreadfully fall in love with them.
Often it's a choice. You can choose to be happy, or you can choose to be unhappy. You can choose to be positive, or you can choose to be negative. They're both very powerful. Try to be interesting so you don't bore people to death.
Oh, don't worry, you're definitely that.
Give it up for Hip Operation! How old do you really feel now?
Well, I feel about 25.
No need to tell them life is for living, aren't they just terrific? Now to Ricky Gervais, the man who's written and delivered some of the funniest lines in comedy. But Ricky may have just met his match. This is a world first, a world exclusive, a sneak peek of the greatest movie ever made about a pig and a frog.
Come on, please.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Thanks for inviting us to the set of The Muppets. You're going to show me the crown jewels.
Exactly. That's not a euphemism.
Good grief.
I love the Muppets. I genuinely love the Muppets. So when I was asked to be in this film, it was ridiculous. It's like a buddy movie.
This is gonna be great.
Just with a man and a frog.
My name will go down in history as greatest thief of all time.
You mean our names, right?
Of course. My name first, then spacebar, 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 your name.
Miss Piggy, Rani Sadler, it is an absolute pleasure to meet you.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
There's only one Miss Piggy, and she is moi.
I'd like to ask you how exciting it is to work with Ricky Gervais.
Have you seen Space Invaders? Just do that.
Had you heard of him before this movie?
I still haven't heard of him.
I'm a bad guy in this movie.
Dominic, international tour manager.
Dominic, bad guy?
Bad G. It's French.
I've got to take down the Muppets. I'm torn. I love those crazy creatures.
Kiss me on the cheek and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger.
How are things with Miss Piggy?
I need to talk with you, frog. Moi et toi.
I mean, I'm giving you the scoop here. I guess I'm opening up a lot for an interview in front of a big audience, but it can be tough dating a pig.
Do you guys think that Kermit's been acting a little weird lately?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. He's never been more caring or devoted to me.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
There have been rumours swirling around the set that you've been spending a bit of time with Miss Piggy.
Yeah, but what she doesn't know is I prefer the frog.
CIA. Interpol. This is my travel badge. Here's my real badge.
You must have been looking at the wrong badge.
You were saying?
I'd be a terrible spy. If I was a spy, and if I was as cool as James Bond, and I did all that, I'd go into the pub and go, you'll never guess what, I'm a spy.
Hi ho, Australia. You are watching Sunday Night.
Everybody's feeling all right.
Muppet Most Wanted is out in cinemas around Australia next April. It looks hilarious. And our thanks to Rani Sadler, who is still recovering from her bout with Miss Piggy. Back in a moment.